They're gone.
Our operations have henceforth commenced. We've hit on a groundbreaking revolution here. Make no mistake, Rotom Corp is onto something special.
Whereas construction of the Colosseum is complete, it has bled through our budget. After crunching the numbers, we've overspent of our projected budget.
I'm sure this was accounted for in the grand scheme, given where the funding came from in the first place.
Also considering the independent funds we had already. We have our leader to thank for that.
Crackpots, I'm telling you. Always had a few tricks up their sleeve.
That being said, a matter of urgency has arisen. We've accumulated a spike in retention. There are eyes watching us. Perhaps too many.
Is that really an issue? Explain. I thought that's what we wanted.
Of course. But this does not mean we neglect the elephant in the room.
Indeed. That being the new potential threat that watches us and is keeping guard.
Ah, them. I've never seen them as threats, more allies.
By all means, the Great Decline couldn't have come any sooner, and we have Mercy Rosella to thank for that.
Her bravery, it's unmatched. It has been paramount to our cause.
But with it came the eyes of those that will either leash off our fortunes or seek to shut us down.
Considering how many influencers were out there wanting their piece of the pie.
They're on the chopping board, correct? Just as we discussed?
Correct. They'll find themselves at an impasse.
Our advocates need reminding what true salvation feels like. These will be our playmates that provide such a thing.
I don't hold any objections. But hey, I could be talking out of my ass on a bias.
Providing, of course, they aren't working for the government.
Those fucking imperialists. They'll have spies among the ranks. I can bank my pocket on that.
On the subject of imperialism, we still have the matter of that religious cult. They already have enough hands in helping with our technology. We can't allow them to gather too much power.
Who knows what unimaginable horrors they could wreak. An awful rationalization. One that we already know the answer to all too well. Well, to clear our consciences and settle all our fears, we've been presented with a proposal. It's quite simple, really. Border patrol for Nostrodore. Citizens will be subject to an interview before they enter. This will decide their fates. Are you an advocate for our cause? An influencer cultivated to fulfill your people's desires? A parasite to be stripped of their humanity? Or will you turn out to be an unprecedented anomaly to be taken in for further investigation? Our duties with the people have been wronged. It's time to know who's truly a comrade and who's lying through their teeth.
A very well thought out proposal indeed. I believe I speak for all of us that we are in favor.
Agreed. But I hold one reservation. Do you think this will work?
Well, given who governs the current empire, I'm certain this concern has not gone unnoticed and been given a great consideration. It's gonna be tough. But I think the mad bastard might have just pulled this off. Only time will reveal the results.